Hey, it's LpsHoney. Welcome back to a new video. Australia just got some new LPS and you might be able to see some hints behind me, but let's talk about it. So Australia is seeing the slow rollout of Wave 2 Littlest Pet Shops for G7. It's been a little patchy and there's certain sets we still don't have. For example, this set here that I want so bad, I still haven't seen anywhere in person. There's also this pack, which I've previously opened once getting it from Amazon, but we still don't have it in any physical stores here that I know of, so we're still missing a couple here. But something really exciting has happened, and that is one of our major retailers here in Australia called Kmart actually started carrying Littlest Pet Shops. When Wave 1 rolled out, they weren't carrying any, and I was kind of disappointed because Kmarts are everywhere, at least where I live. They're the most common department store, so I was like, damn, I really gotta travel to get these new pets. But now with Wave 2, Kmart seems to have seen the popularity and decided to pick them up and start selling them in stores, which is amazing because they're usually a little cheaper as well. I've been looking online honestly every day to see if my local Kmart had any in stock, and finally this morning at 8:30 a.m. my mom texted me this photo. Just this photo, nothing else. This ominous picture of Littlest Pet Shops. Like, is she threatening me? Like, what's happening here? But I knew I had to be Kmart, so I got my little booty cheeks down there ASAP to check out what pets my local Kmart was carrying and if there was anything new for me. And honestly, what I found really surprised me. I recorded some clips, so I'll show you guys. One I went to had a bunch of singles. They also had the Wave 2 pet tubes, as well as the Wave 1 petfluences, and the new 5-pack winter set. I forget what it's called, but they had a ton of that set, which was really cool to see because I haven't seen it anywhere else physically in Australia yet. What really surprised me were the singles, because in Australia we get the blind boxes, much like America and most continents. However, in Europe, from what I know at least, most stores carry pets as singles instead of blind boxes, so you can see what you're getting. I personally prefer it that way over a blind box, so seeing that Kmart is selling these singles for the first time in Australia, even though they're Wave 1, it gives me a lot of hope that they'll carry the singles for Wave 2, but also it's so nostalgic for me. Like, this is the LPS I was raised on, this kind of packaging. So while they didn't have every single set that I was looking for, it was really cool to see some new LPS in stores that I hadn't seen yet, like the winter pack, but also one of the pet trios. And that's this Country Vibes pet trio. It comes with 2 LPS from Wave 1, that being this seagull and otter, but then it comes with a brand new dog for Wave 2. I don't know why Basic Fun decided to do this, and it's really frustrating as a collector having to buy a whole pet trio pack just to get one new pet. Previously, this seagull and otter came with a yellow shark, so the only difference is this bottom pet. Even the packaging is the Wave 1 packaging. It's like we're in series 1.5, not 2. But I also picked up some of the single packs, as you can see. So these are all Wave 1 pets, but like I said, it gives me hope that Kmart will carry Wave 2 with this single Pet Pals packaging. And these I purchased more for display rather than opening up because I love this packaging so much. It's so nostalgic, like I said, and just reminiscent of old G2 pets. So as for the LPS, I got the shark. And here's the back of the packaging, by the way. It shows you all the pets that are available in the blind boxes or pet singles, depending on where you are. Besides the shark, I also got the spaniel. I had to get the panda, even though I have so many of it at this point. Getting it in this packaging and it being kind of like the mascot for Wave 1 just made sense, and it just looks so cool. And the last single I bought was this corgi. I actually bought this one for my boyfriend because he absolutely loves the corgi molds, and I thought he'd really like displaying this one in its box. I didn't show them all in my video, but they pretty much had every single Wave 1 pet from the blind boxes in these packages at the Kmart I went to, and some of them had actually already been sold, so people were already scouting them out. So not only was this video to show you guys, especially those of you who live in Australia like me, that we're getting LPS at Kmart, and not only are we getting them, we're getting singles, meaning we don't have to look at the codes of blind boxes to try and figure out what we're getting. I also wanted to unbox this dog because it's the only way to get this pet in this Pet Trios pack. Unfortunately, like I said, it comes with Wave 1 pets, which is really annoying, but I wanted to show you guys what this dog is like and whether or not I think it's worth getting a whole nother Pet Trios just to get one new Littlest Pet Shop. Spoiler warning, the answer's probably going to be no, but maybe it's a good pet. I don't know. I'll save you guys the time and go ahead and open this up off screen, but I'll show you everything that's included like normal so you can know exactly what you're getting into. Inside you get a Wave 2 pamphlet, and this is what I am annoyed about. The outside packaging is marketed as Wave 1, but the inside contents are Wave 2 mixed in with Wave 1, i.e. the pamphlet being Wave 2, but some of the pets being Wave 1. You can even see the dog we get in this set, in this Wave 2 pamphlet, confirming it is a Wave 2 Littlest Pet Shop, but bundled with Wave 1 pets. You also get a collector's card of that pet, and I will admit, it does look pretty cute. And you get a Wave 2 Roblox code. As for accessories in this pack, you get a bone, a transparent orange fish, and some apples. Here are the 3 pets you get included. Originally, instead of the dog, you would receive a yellow shark, and the theme of the pack would be a beach theme, which personally to me makes a lot more sense than calling this a country pack, because it comes with an otter and a seagull, beach or ocean animals. Removing a fan favorite lemon shark and calling it a country pack because you chucked a dog in it instead just doesn't make sense to me. The shark was the best part of this pack. Even though I absolutely love the otter, it was still the most fan favorite, the shark. And now calling it a country pack because it has a dog instead just doesn't make sense. Like, the seagull and otter are not countryside animals. They are on the beach. You could argue that you can see otters in lakes and rivers and stuff like that, but in general, it just fits the beach theme a lot better. But here's our otter. I love this pet. It was one of the best pets from Wave 1 design-wise, and I think a lot of people just really enjoyed its design. So it's a great pet. I just wish they didn't reuse it. Then we have the seagull, and you can see the terrible color matching between the head and body on this pet. I hate it, but overall it's a pretty decent design. I do like the colors they used for this pet, and again, I liked it in Wave 1, I like it now, I just wish they didn't bring it back again. Also, I'm not sure if you can see on this camera, but the whole head has this rough, patchy texture and paint on it. I'm not too sure what's going on there. It might just be a production issue because we've seen a lot of them in Wave 2. But I wanted to point out that he does have something funky going on there. And then we have the dog, the whole reason I got this pack, and like I mentioned, it's annoying. It's really, really annoying and frustrating to be a collector who wants to get all these G2 pets, but then I have to pay 3 times the price of a single pet because I can only get this dog in a 3-pack. And it's not even a new 3-pack. If it was 3 new pets, I would have been super happy, but I had to pay all this money just to get 1 LPS, which they should have just sold as a single pet or in a different pack with a new LPS. Perfect example is this Christmas Pals pack. I just opened that pack, and in it you get a repeat of the Wave 1 panda. They could have taken this dog and replaced the panda and given us 2 brand new pets in a Christmas themed box. But instead we get random re-releases of Wave 1 pets bundled with new LPS, making us have bunches of doubles in our collections, especially if you're someone who wants to complete them all. But okay, rant over, let's talk about the actual pet itself and what I think of it. So this pet is based off a G2 design. It is a glittery pet, so this one has no glitter, and I'm sure a lot of people will prefer that because there are a lot of people who don't like glitter on the LPS. I'm more of a fan of metallic pets, and it would have been cool if they made this one metallic, but just removing the glitter is fine enough for me. I really do like this pet's mold. It reminds me kind of 70s English looks, if that makes sense. Like the hair and makeup they used to do back in the 70s, this pet really just kind of captures for me. and I think it's really charming. The overall design was always going to be good because it is based off a G2 pet, so I like the colors they used. I love that they gave it purple eyes. The personality mark is a bit odd. It's this teardrop mark that's kind of hidden in the hair, and because it's such a dark red, it kind of blends into the brown hair color they used, so it kind of just looks weird, like a little splodge on the front of its face. I mean, it's kind of hidden and incognito, but I also don't like it. I think they should have put it somewhere else, or maybe just chosen a different color in general. The back of the pet, they did go the extra mile and paint the back of the bow, the back of the hair, stuff like that, which I always love and appreciate. Paint-wise, there's a little mishap on the back of my one's head, but other than that, everything else seems pretty good. Because G7 pets have such big eyes, they're always kind of awkwardly printed on this mold, but it still looks fine in my opinion, and I like that the eyelashes kind of bend around the hair. Overall, I do really like the pet. Like, I would have loved to have gotten this as a single pack, or like I said, bundled with another new Wave 2 pet. It just really irks me and upsets me that I had to go out and buy a, like I said, 3 times the price pack just to get one new LPS. Sure, if you're somebody who didn't like the yellow shark, then this pack is great for you, you know? You get the otter, the seagull, and a brand new dog. But I don't know anybody who didn't like that shark. That shark was freaking popular. So it really just doesn't make sense to me that they replaced the most popular pet of the beach set with this dog. So do I think this dog is cute? Yes, definitely. I really love it. But would I go out and tell people to go buy this pet trio just to get one new LPS if they've already bought the Wave 1 version? Hell no. Unless you're someone who really, really loves the otter and seagull and want to get another pair of them, or if you're a customizer who wants to get more pets to customize, there's no real point in getting this pack just for one LPS. You're better off either just avoiding it, trying to trade for it with someone else, or even just waiting for it to come down in price. I really feel like this pack will go on sale eventually, just because people aren't going to want to spend full price to get doubles for one new pet. Obviously, I could be wrong and this could be a super popular pack, especially for people who aren't into collecting LPS, who aren't into like getting every single pet, or maybe they missed out on Wave 1. But just based on my own opinion and kind of, I guess, guesstimate of what's going to happen, you could probably wait for this pack to go on sale and save yourself some money. Does this make it a bad pet? No, not at all. Like I said, I love the design, but is it a bad business choice to release 2 old pets with a brand new design that is really solid? Yes. Definitely. This is a cutie patootie pet, and it annoys me that it's going to be released in a pack where most people aren't going to buy it because they're not going to want to spend that much money for one LPS. Now that's just my estimate, guesstimate, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, this pet could be super popular and fly off the shelves. I don't know, but that's just what I'm thinking based on the community's kind of reception to these re-released pets. But overall, I still really like this pet. I'm happy I got it. I'm happy I was able to find it here in Australia at Kmart. I would have much preferred if they had bundled it with the deer for the Winter Pals set I recently opened, but you know, you can't have everything you want, and at the end of the day, I am still happy, like I said, that I got the pet. I do unfortunately now have a double of the seagull and otter from Wave 1, but I'll probably end up either customizing them or maybe giving them to my nieces because they've actually really gotten into LPS recently, which is cool to see the next generation get into them. If you're watching this, hi Madeline, hi Chloe. But there they are. Overall, long story short, I like the dog, I just wish it wasn't in this pack. And also, I'm so happy to see Kmart Australia get the blind box pets as singles instead, because this is so much better in my opinion, being able to see your pet, the condition of it, the old school packaging, like everything about this I freaking love. And I also feel like it's a really cool, unique spot for Australia to be in. We now have the choice to either buy these pets in blind boxes or singles, whereas most countries either get one or the other. But that's everything I got at Kmart. But let me know what you guys think, especially if you live in Australia. What's your opinions on us getting the singles now, not only the blind boxes? And also, anyone, what are your thoughts on this beach packs kind of repackaging into the country vibes set. Are you happy they replaced the shark, or are you like me, someone who really loved the shark and wish this pet was released in a different way? I really love hearing your guys' opinions on all these pets, especially this new Pet Trios pack, or semi-new Pet Trios pack. I feel like it's going to be very divisive in the community, to say the least. I'm really hoping with the eventual release of Wave 3, we don't see any more re-releases. I just want to see brand new pets. That's it. No more re-releases of Wave 1 and 2. Just give me crisp new designs. Basic fun, please. Thank you. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully Australia continues to get more new LPS and I can eventually get this set, which I want so badly because like the pets just look so amazing in that set. But for now, I'm really happy with the ones I got. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and of course subscribe, and I will see you soon with a new video. Until then, bye guys!